If you have a BigCommerce store, it's very important to pay attention to theme customization. So in today's conversation, I'll talk to you about how to customize your BigCommerce theme. Now, when we talk about making edits to your theme, there are two ways to do this. You can use the built-in visual editor, in other words, the BigCommerce page builder, or you can update your theme files. So going back to the origins and look at the source files. Okay, so let's talk about using the built-in visual editor. So one thing you need to understand that everything happens in the BigCommerce page builder. So you want to sign into your BigCommerce store and click on Storefront. So you want to log on to a dashboard, to your dashboard, and go to a page builder. Okay, so once you are at your BigCommerce dashboard, click on the Storefront button, and here you can do a lot of things. You can edit your logo, homepage slides, modify the scripts, and what have you. Then you want to go to a page builder by clicking the Customize button. It's basically a default drag and drop visual editor that makes it easy to create and customize the template of your website. This is really important to have a clear idea, right? So here you can quickly make changes to your e-commerce websites without coding. You don't need any kind of programming or coding background, not at all. Okay, and the thing is that if you're interested in customizing the layout of your website, you can start by clicking on the design button. And what will happen here is that with a BigCommerce page builder, you can add things like widgets, you can change colors, and you can do more. You can actually do a lot when it comes to the layout of your website. And once you save your changes, you will see how your store will look after you make a change. Okay, and the thing is, you can always preview how your BigCommerce site will look. You can do on a mobile, on a tablet, on a series of devices. Okay, so option number one, you can sign into your BigCommerce store and click on Storefront. Step number two, click on Customize to view the page builder. There are a few things to mention. The screenshot that you are basically seeing right now on the screen. So there are a few preview modes at the very top of the page. Next to it, there are three icons for desktop, tablet, and smartphone views. That's what we call the flatbed view. In the top left corner of the page, just under the BigCommerce store, there are three icons. The first one is the actual page builder. The second one is it shows the layers. Okay, and the thing is that the third one actually talks about the regions, the geographies. So this is really important. So, and remember, you can add or edit widgets also. Very important. In the page builder sidebar, you can view all the widgets that are available to you. You can add images, carousels, videos, products, text, and even custom HTML. Now let's talk about editing your theme files. Remember, you can use the built-in visual editor, or you can edit your theme files, your source files. By the way, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you today. We're having a conversation about how to customize a BigCommerce theme. So this area, editing your theme files, this area is for more advanced users because it requires at least basic knowledge in HTML and CSS. Okay, keep in mind that BigCommerce does not allow for the customization of the JavaScript files directly from the backend. This can only be done by installing Stencil CLI, which is BigCommerce theme engine. We're not going to get in details here. Okay, so what you want to do here is you want to click on Advanced and then Edit Theme Files. And we actually suggest that you first create a backup of your theme and then make edits to your templates file. That way, if something were to happen, you know at least that you are covered. Really important. So once you click on Advanced, a drop down will show up with different options. Firstly, you want to make a copy of your store. This is basically a backup. After the backup is ready, it will show under My Themes as an inactive theme. Okay, and then what will happen here is that you can go back to the original file and do whatever changes you want to do. And basically, you will see in the left sidebar or something. Sometimes it could be in the right sidebar. You will notice different folders and files. It really depends on how you configure your dashboard. But you'll notice that all JSON or JS JavaScript files are grayed out, and this will actually help you decide which one you want to change. And when we talk about editing your theme files, there are two important things that you need to pay attention to: your assets and your templates. So when you customize a BigCommerce theme, you have access to the assets folder This is where all the themes, fonts, images, icons, JavaScript files, CSS are placed. When you open that folder, you will see a folder called SCSS. Inside this folder is a file called theme.scss, which contains all the themes code. And basically what will happen here is that you can edit that file to make changes to the theme or to some of the theme's default settings. Again, this is a little advanced. If you need help, if you have a question, make sure that you ask questions in the comment section. We'll certainly be able to actually help you out a lot more, specifically depending on the store that you have. And also, you also have templates. So another aspect of the theme file that you should make sure you edit is the template files. These are the files that contain the layout of all your pages, as well as other components that are linked to them. For example, if you want to make an adjustment to, let's say, your product page where you want to change the color or the additional information, you can do so by editing the template file. Very important. So in order to do that though, make sure that you edit the content file either by editing the files directly in your theme folder or by moving the content files to a new folder. Very important. So after you have edited the content files, you'll need to refresh the page so that the changes can take effect. Let's talk about why custom BigCommerce design is really important. By the way, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about BigCommerce theme, how to customize your theme. And you need to understand, BigCommerce or WooCommerce or Shopify, you're constantly actually vying for a slice of a bigger market share, of a bigger pie in the market. You face a lot of competition. And a custom website actually differentiates you. A custom website actually sets you apart from the crowd, right? And a custom website, the template really gives you the ability to make it unique and impress your customers. You're constantly in a race to impress your customers. This is really important. You'll be able to customize the template to meet your needs and create a memorable customer experience. That's what we all are after, right? Online entrepreneurs, if we have a store, online store owners, you need to impress your visitors. So you need to have an original and memorable design. So a custom BigCommerce theme is an original solution that helps you create a strong brand image. When you take charge of the design process of your BigCommerce store, guess what? You can make a good impression on your customers and improve the overall client experience. And a professional and original design will help you create a strong brand image and will help you stand out from the crowd. It's all about, as I said before, differentiation. And let's also talk about strong brand associations. So when you really think about it, if you take a step back and really think about the whole thing, you can see that the website, your store, your online store is the face of your business. So when you create custom BigCommerce templates, you have a chance to make it the face of your brand. You can make it reflect the emotions, look, and feel you want. Your website is going to be the first thing people see when they visit your page. It is the opportunity to make the first step a good one. You'll be able to pick and choose what you love about your site and have it in your hands, which means what? That your website will be something that is unique and special, which is really important, especially when we talk about cyclicality and seasonality. You want your website to reflect the seasons. Very important. And let's talk about business specific design solutions. So when we talk about, some industries are particular, right? Some niches are particular. Some audiences are kind of particular too. So you have to actually adapt to the, quote unquote, the bad boy you're dealing with. So the most obvious and important way a custom BigCommerce theme can be beneficial is actually by providing a business specific design that fits your need, not your rival's need, but your specific needs. So let's say if you need a certain feature or a specific experience, your custom BigCommerce template can provide it to you. And in real time, okay? You're not really depending on an out-of-the-box solution that doesn't fit you right and limits the potential of your business. And the last thing you don't want to actually adapt to the same templates, the same templates that a white label solution has actually provided to several players in the industry. You want to be unique, right? Let me give an example. You might need to have a business specific design solution with your blog, or you might need to have a custom order form with your e-commerce website. There are many creative ways that you can use a custom BigCommerce theme to give your business a unique look, and that's what you should be after. So let me say something. Business-specific design solutions are really important, and also you have to think about higher loading speed. So websites that load slowly get more frustrated visitors. We all know that, right? And they spend less time on your site, and they actually may give you more negative reviews. You don't want that. With a custom theme, you can analyze the needs of your business and optimize for speed. This can help you actually build a faster website that's optimized for the needs of your business without sacrificing any functionality. And that's what you want, because the bottom line is you want actually to make sales, but you want to make sales in a very in a customized sales funnel, in a customized way, in a way that is unique to you. Very important. Also, when we talk about BigCommerce theme, we also talk about better conversions. Better conversions are really important. Why? Because just picture this. A custom BigCommerce theme can help you optimize the experience. It can be built to highlight simplicity and clarity. It can be built to get the most out of your website. It can be built to actually enhance your sales funnel. It can be built to actually be a powerful lead magnet trigger. Like, in other words, help you collect email addresses. It can do a lot of things. It can do a lot of things. And therefore, your customers will know exactly where they should go, resulting in better conversions, leads, and sales. And what best are you looking for? What kind of trifecta are you looking for? This is what you should be after: better conversions, leads, and sales. Okay, and it also saves you time and money. Let me explain. Sometimes a lot of brands, a lot of online sellers, either on WooCommerce, on BigCommerce, on Shopify, on Wix, on Squarespace, and what have you, they're trying to customize the default theme in order to make it fit where it definitely doesn't. So they lose time, they lose money, they lose resources, they lose patience, and even potential leads and sales. So with a custom template, you basically are doing a lot of things. You are optimizing the experience for your visitors. You can design the template to better suit your needs, which means that you get a better chance of a higher ROI. Think about that. It's all about conversion. Going back to what I said earlier, conversion, leads, and sales, CLS. This trifecta will actually boost your revenue, and a custom templates can help you do that. Let me give you a few pro tips, give you a few design tips for BigCommerce template development. The thing here is that there are a number of different designs and technical aspects of an online store, whether it is on Wix, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, or Shopify, including store design, product design, and e-commerce design that can help the store convert more customers. This is important. So when optimizing your BigCommerce store, you want to consider this design element that I just mentioned, right? Store design, product design, e-commerce design. And when you consider this design tips, you'll actually know how to create a BigCommerce theme that will be memorable and attractive. So please always use high quality images. If you have been running a website for a while, you know that product images are the most important element of your website. Your pictures should be well lit, high quality, and large enough to clearly show your products. Before uploading the pictures to your website, make sure that the image is properly optimized and will not slow down your website, because you have to actually constantly strike the right balance between sharpness of image and speed of the website. Okay, how fast the website loads. So use high quality images. You want to use contrast colors for the buttons. So when designing the look for your store, for your BigCommerce store, it's important to use contrasting colors for your buttons. By using a color such as white, black, yellow, red, you are able to make your button stand out from your background. So this helps ensure that users are able to see it, and they're able to find the button more easily which consequently will do what? It will increase your chances of clicking. Your chances of making money, because the users will be clicking on the button and making a purchase more easily. So those are really important things that you need to really think about. So in terms of design tips for BigCommerce template developments, use high quality images, use contrast colors for the buttons. The third thing I want you to do here, I want you to make a responsive theme. Again, I'm not maybe talking to you because you probably can outsource a task to a third party, but if the instructions you need to give that the third party are, they need to make a responsive theme. So if you run an e-commerce store on BigCommerce, your store must be mobile friendly. This means that your site must be responsive, meaning that it will automatically adjust to the size of the screen that it is being viewed on, right? If you want your site to rank higher in mobile search results, you will need to make your site mobile friendly. I don't care how you get it done, but you gotta have it. You gotta make it happen. Your customers are using their mobile devices when they visit your site, and if you can't provide them with the content they want on their mobile devices, then they will actually leave. Okay, and obviously you want to make a responsive theme, yes, but do not clutter your website. Avoid displaying too many links and products on your website. The number of products displayed on your homepage should be decided upon before you even start designing your website. Because the thing is that something happens. This is a classic example of you have 2 brands at a supermarket versus you have 20 brands, or you have 3 brands. What will sell, more? So if you have too many products on your homepage, it can be hard to differentiate your products and will look cluttered. If you have too few products on your homepage, it can make it difficult for your visitors to find what they're looking for. So you got to strike the right balance here. Okay, this will actually come with time. It's not something that you can decide overnight. It takes time to actually see what kind of products your prospects or your visitors are after, and then you can actually tailor your solution to what they're looking for. And the last tip I want to give you today is that you need to use the quick view feature. And so BigCommerce themes have a built-in quick view feature that allows your customers to click on any products and instantly see all the product details. So this is really good. And what will happen here is that they can then add the item to their cart and proceeds to check out or continue shopping. Okay, and you can also use this feature to go straight to product information or a specific product page, a category, or you can even use it as a cart page. It really depends on what kind of strategy you're trying to run. And while doing this, you want to make sure that you are able to constantly readjust your strategy. Why? Because the market is changing, your visitors are changing, their tastes, their needs are changing. Okay, so you can't just you have the quick view feature today and leave it there for 1 year or 2 years without changing it. No, you have to constantly change it. So all the conversation we had today about BigCommerce themes, a theme is not a static thing. I told you earlier about seasonality and cyclicality. You got to adjust to trends in the market, what the market is telling you, and you have to always make sure that you are basically offering the best and latest when it comes to products that your customers are looking for. This is really important. This is how you're going to actually solidify your position in the market as a top player. Very, very, very important. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I was just talking to you about how to customize your BigCommerce theme. We talked about using the built-in visual editor, how to edit your theme files, why custom BigCommerce design is important, and I give you 5 design tips for BigCommerce template developments. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.